Sis, you disappeared after the wedding ceremony ended. Aren't you coming to the reception? I want you to bless Masons in my happiness. Are you serious, Regina? What are you really up to? Taking over our wedding? Really? I didn't intend to take over, though. Aren't you the one trying to take over? As Mason's ex, you couldn't get over the breakup and showed up as the bride at my wedding. Quite the entrance at your sister's wedding, huh? What? I didn't get dumped. Today was our wedding day. I booked the venue myself, prepared for the ceremony, and paid the expenses. It was genuinely our wedding. But in the morning, you were wearing the wedding dress I arranged, and Mason said he'd marry you. What is even happening? Oh my God, it's so funny! I could see your despair, making it a memorable and amusing moment. That face? Thinking about it makes me laugh. Maybe the funniest moment of my life. Sis, the dress was a bit big because you're fat, but it's a relief I managed to wear it. Stop kidding around. Thanks to you, it became the best wedding ever. Thank you so much, sis. I can't believe this. My head is spinning. You're always like this. You've always taken what's mine. When we were kids, it was toys, snacks, and allowance. In high school, you even took my boyfriend. That's why I cut ties with you and our parents, who were always on your side. Too bad, sis. Unfortunately, fat and boring sister like you is fated to dedicate everything to your cute sister like me. First of all, how did you know about my wedding? I made sure not to let anyone from my family know, so no one would interfere with my life again. I mean, I relocated to the other end of the country just to make sure, you know. I happened to have a fateful encounter with Mason, who was on a business trip to my hometown. I quickly realized that his fiancée was you. Mason is highly educated, has a high income, is tall and handsome. I thought he was too good for you. When was that? About a year ago, maybe? Mason and I got engaged only 6 months ago. Both you and Mason have betrayed me for so long. Not only betraying me, but also ruining my wedding. Taking over my wedding I organized and made it yours? Oh, it really makes me furious. You keep saying my wedding, but it's not your wedding. It's my wedding. Too bad. Today is my wedding. You're a loser dumped by Mason. Well, crying about it now won't change the fact that you got dumped. Mason chose me. I'm prettier and more likable than you. Mason even said he prefers me. A woman who got abandoned by such a perfect man should leave right away. I've had enough. So fine. Mason is all yours. What? You're giving up already? I'm not interested in a cheater anymore. Actually, I had some second thoughts about this marriage. Probably you saved my life. Trying to act tough, huh? Say whatever you want. So now that you are getting married to him, do you know about his family? Huh? What about Mason's family? Mason's father is a director of a major banking company. And his mom is a beautiful and graceful lady, right? Did you meet them in person? I've only seen pictures. So what? But just by looking at the pictures, I can tell they're good people. Besides, rich families usually have good personalities, you know. Maybe a poor woman like you wouldn't understand. A person who's 27 and still depending on their parents is saying what now? Well, I'm about to be Mason's wife soon. I'll become a wealthy, beautiful, and elegant wife. Oh, I see. Do as you please. It'd be nice if you could become a wealthy wife. Of course, I'm destined for it. I'm different from an ugly sister like you. A fat, 30-year-old woman, dumped by her fiancé, is heading straight for a lifetime of singlehood. Enjoy your single life, sis. It's much better to live alone than to be involved with trash like you. I'll be billing you for the venue fees and damages, though. You understand that, right? Yeah, whatever. If it means avoiding marrying a crappy old woman like you, I'll pay any amount. That's what Mason says. Both Mason and his dad are high-income wealthy people, so paying something like compensation to you, it's nothing for them. Well then, I won't hesitate to demand it. The rest, I'll communicate through a lawyer. Don't contact me ever again. I don't need to be told. I don't want to talk to a poor loser like you. Sis, help me! It's serious. I might die like this. I'm going to your place right now. Hide me, please. Hey, why aren't you responding? You're reading this, right? Please give me a reply. What? Weren't you the one who didn't want to talk to a poor loser? If you're talking about delaying your payment, I won't agree to it at all. Pay the full amount by the end of this month. Shut up! I can't believe you. You deceived me, didn't you? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. Mason's family is insane. Oh, you finally noticed. I warned you about it, right? Not listening to advice was your fault, wasn't it? You were talking about a director dad in a big bank and a graceful mom, right? They tricked me by their appearance. When I actually met them, turns out the father is a verbally abusive guy with outdated views on gender roles, and he's got a drinking problem too. Moreover, he just works for a shady loan company with a name strikingly similar to a major bank company. The mom's all about manners, and she's really tough on me, like to a whole new level. Yesterday, she had me sit straight for a whole 10 hours, lecturing me how to be a well-mannered wife. If I lose my good posture even for a second, she will extend the lecturing time as punishment. When I said I wanted to live with Mason alone, I got slapped, and I was told not to talk back. This kind of bullying is unacceptable. Aren't Mason and you destined to be together? Then why not accept his family too? That's impossible. His mom keeps monitoring my every move. But I've been waiting for the perfect moment to escape this house. Tonight, Mason's mom is going out with friends. This is the only chance. I'm coming to your place, so please help me. Huh? Why? No way. Don't say that. We're sisters, aren't we? Let's help each other in times like this. Help each other? When did you help me? Cheating with my fiancé and stealing him on the wedding day? What kind of help is that? But as a result, you didn't end up marrying Mason, right? That means I helped you. Well, yeah. Right? So in return, help me now. But I don't like your attitude, so I'm not going to help you. What? Besides, I cut ties with you and my parents, remember? I don't consider you my sister anymore. Don't say that. Mason's job is busy, so he doesn't come home often. His dad gets drunk and causes trouble every day, and his mom bullies me every day. Sis, you are the only one I can rely on. What? Mason's job is busy? Yes. That's weird. Mason's company should be in a slow period now. I see that after working hours, the office lights are off. There's no one working late. What? Why do you know about that? Didn't I mention it? My workplace is next to Mason's office. It's an office district. We often run into each other at the lunch spot. Actually, that's how our relationship developed. Really? Me too. What? I also ran into Mason at a cafe near my home. We struck up a chat, and he came across as educated and well off. He even said, meeting a pretty girl like you during a work trip feels like fate. He approached me so passionately, and I was kinda into it. And when I found out he was engaged to you, well, we ended up staying at a hotel for a night. Oh, I knew it. What? That's Mason's usual tactic. Ironically, both of us fell for that trick. Huh? What do you mean? After breaking off the engagement, I couldn't stand it. So I hired a private investigator to investigate Mason's background. And what came out was quite surprising. He made girlfriends in various places during his business trips. It seems he was juggling relationships with 7 different women. 7? Are you kidding me? He did break up with some after getting engaged to me, but you and 1 other woman remained. Mason lied to you about being busy with work while meeting another woman. Oh my God! The place where that woman lives is quite far from here. He probably thought he wouldn't get caught even if he kept those relationships. Going to meet her would require time and money. So he used the excuse of being busy with work. Leaving you alone after getting married and going on dates with her? She must be quite important to him, huh? That can't be true. You're definitely lying. You're just trying to deceive me because you're upset that Mason chose me, right? To be honest, I was surprised too. Seriously, breaking up with that jerk was the right move. He's the worst. It's all your fault that this happened. If you hadn't been with Mason, I would not be with him or taken over the wedding. You can say whatever you want. It doesn't change the facts. With a dad who's all about verbal abuse and a mom into bullying, he grew up in that mess. I used to think he was the exception, and he turning out okay despite that kind of parents. I guess he just pretended to be a decent guy before our engagement. And he works for a respectable company too. But that family, they were all similar. There's something wrong with that family. Oh no! Then what should I do? Being lectured every day? Redoing the cleaning multiple times? I'm yelled at and scolded, and I can't take it anymore. Why don't you just run away to your parents' house? Mom and Dad love you so much that they'll hide you, right? I can't. I got kicked out of my parents' house. Really? That's surprising. Our parents have always loved you very much. They've been supporting you since I left home, even though you've been unemployed. And now, all of a sudden, they kicked you out? Well, I didn't know about this before, but Dad's cousin almost stole Mom from him when they were young. When he found out I had taken over your wedding and stole your fiancé, he got really mad. He told me never to come back to the house again. Isn't that awful? That sounds like a perfectly reasonable thing to say. Our parents were a little on the sane side after all. So tonight, I'm running away to your house, okay? You'll help your cute sister, right? You know where I live? Of course I know where you live. When you were dating him, you two were practically living together. He told me where you live. Oh, I moved out of there. What? I knew that if you and Mason knew where I lived, it wouldn't be good for me. After I broke up with him, I moved out. Then give me your new address, please. Tonight is my only chance to get out of here. I don't want to. Why not? I'm glad about how my marriage turned out. But even without that, all you've ever thought about is stealing important things from me. You look down on me and make fun of me. I can't believe you're my sister, and I'm not going to help you. Don't say that! Then give me the proof of the affair that your private investigator found. Why? If I have proof of the affair, I can get a divorce too. No way. You two are destined for each other, right? Then be a good wife and do your best. No way could I be with a man who had 7 girlfriends. He must have said and done the same things to everyone. I guess so. Anyway, I need to get out of this house. Living in this place is driving me crazy. I won't bother my sister from now on. I'm serious. I'll start my life over as a new person. If you won't bother me, don't contact me anymore. I promise I won't bother you anymore. Just help me today. You're on your own. Oh, wait. What? I was packing to run away tonight. I think Mason's mom saw me. Oh my God, no way. She said she's not going out with her friends anymore. Of course. She'd notice if you were packing. Are you dumb? I have a lot of important things like clothes and accessories. You know, there's something really wrong with this family. What now? I told Mason's mom about the affair. She said a wife must forgive her husband's affairs with an open heart. That's terrible! Is it really your place to say such a thing? Mason was originally my fiancé, and you stole him from me. You took over my entire wedding ceremony and looked so happy. You got together at the end of the affair, so you have to forgive him too. No way! I didn't take him away from you for this to happen. If I took away a highly educated, well-paid, handsome man, I thought an elegant, wealthy lifestyle was waiting for me. You got what you deserved, didn't you? Hey sis, think about it. Both of us were victims of this cheater. Why are you so cold to me? How can you call us the same victim? You stole my fiancé knowing that he was engaged to me. So for me, you are not the victim. But that's terrible. If I don't do something about it, I'll be bullied at Mason's parents' house forever. And I'll go insane from the stress. Don't worry. You are already insane. It won't make much difference now. Oh no! I can't believe you, sis. It's all your fault. If you hadn't gone out with him, if you hadn't been engaged to him, none of this would have happened. Give me back my life. You put your own life in jeopardy. You can rebuild it yourself. Oh no! Good luck. Regina seems to have confronted Mason about his affair and tried to get a divorce. However, Mason called all of his side chicks on the spot to break up with all of them and promised in front of Regina and his parents that he would never cheat on Regina ever again. That left Regina with no choice but to stay married to him. But she never gave up. Regina leaked Mason's affair to his workplace. Once again, she tried to divorce him, but her plan failed. Mason had to quit and change his job to a lower-paying one. Because of the drop in income, he was unable to pay the alimony and damages that I had charged them. In the end, he borrowed money from his father's shady loan company. Upon being told by Mason with a smile, "Let's work together as a team to repay it," Regina went crazy. She went on a rampage and tried to escape the house. But her in-laws and Mason seized her, and from then on, she lost hope of escaping from the crazy family.